guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I was away for a long time. I was on vacation and then I was coming back from the holidays, so I had to get everything settled down. But I got so much feedback on my weight loss journey video, and I've been getting so many messages on Instagram and comments on YouTube and messages on YouTube as well about going more in depth about what I spoke about in my video. So I'm gonna be recording different videos for you guys, talking more about my journey and more like my diet, how I lost inches in my waist, some of my workouts, and a lot more stuff. So I'm gonna talk today mostly about my diet and what I ate, because I feel like that was the most asked question on Instagram. So I'm gonna go through some of the questions that you guys send me through Instagram, and don't be scared to message me. Honestly, I've answered back to all of them. I literally wrote paragraphs to people. So I mean, I've been in your shoes, and I know it might be a little bit embarrassing sometimes to talk to people about it, but don't be embarrassed. Honestly, I'm being super honest. I will answer all of you guys with any questions that you have. So feel free to message me on any type of social media, and I will answer you guys. So I'm gonna go through the first one, which was saying, what are kind of like my go-to grocery list foods, I guess, that I have to get at the grocery store. So for sure I have to get lots and lots of protein, and this is like lean protein. This is because that helps build muscle, and that is the only way that you will replenish all your muscle that you, and like the nutrients and everything that you're burning pretty much when you're working out. So that's gonna help you if you're eating, for example, lean protein. That's gonna help you see more definition in your stomach. And if you feel like you're working out a lot but you're seeing really no results in your stomach and stuff like that, it is because of the foods that you're eating. Your body will be like 70% what you eat and 30% what you work out. So like I said before, I was working out tons and tons and tons, but I was never really seeing results because of my diet. So I had to kind of change that. And my top foods, I guess, that I always have to get at the grocery store are chicken breast. I have to get ground turkey, usually white ground turkey because it's more lean, it has less fat. Grass-fed steak, which I only eat on leg day. Egg whites, and the ones that I like to buy, the ones that already come in the jug, because I get lazy to like break them up, and I think that it's like a waste of eggs to kind of just throw away the yolk. I get Greek yogurt. I get whole wheat pita bread, just because sometimes I do like to have toast with my breakfast, and I feel like I'm not a huge fan of just like slice of bread, so I like pita breads. I just stuff it in with my egg whites and stuff like that. So pita bread, and asparagus and spinach. I don't like to cook it. I like to eat it more like as a salad. So sometimes I get like the mixed greens and I throw some baby spinach in there. It's really, I like the taste of it a lot better when it's not cooked and when it's in a salad. And I just put some balsamic glaze on there. I will put the name of the exact balsamic glaze that I use. It's delicious. It doesn't have sugar in it, and the calories are like really low compared to all the other ones. And I literally put this on my chicken, on my turkey, on my salad, on everything. It gives it a really good taste, and it really has no calories. Or I mean, I'm not saying put the whole thing on it, but you can sprinkle or squirt some on top and it will give your food a really nice flavor. And that's really been the way that I was able to eat asparagus, because asparagus, to me, they're not like the best tasting food, to be honest, but they are amazing. They will help you get rid of all the toxins in your body and detoxify it, and that's why they say that when you eat it, when you go to the bathroom, your pee is going to smell really strong. And it's true, because it's getting rid of a lot of toxins in your body, and it will literally make you feel so thin, because it like extracts all the stuff from your body. Like, for example, broccoli can bloat you. So that's why I don't like to eat broccoli so much, because sometimes I'll feel bloated or like you get gassy and stuff. But asparagus doesn't. Asparagus will help you slim down. Usually when I have like an event or something, I go crazy with asparagus. Like I eat them for like 5 days on a row, every single meal, and you really get used to it. The taste is not that bad when you put like lime or like the glaze on it, and it's an amazing vegetable to eat. I really do recommend eating it like at least twice a day, which is what I do, but it takes time. It takes time and willpower to be able to say like, okay, I'm not gonna have rice today, I'm not gonna have toast, I'm not gonna have pasta, I'm not gonna have this, but I'm gonna have some vegetables, you know. It's just a matter of like convincing yourself that this is really what you want. And I mean, just saying like I need to give up certain things in order to change my diet and to lose weight. So another vegetable, for example, that you can eat, I'm not sure, yeah, this is a vegetable, sweet potato. It is carbs, but it's better than eating pasta. It's better than eating a potato, a regular potato. Some people don't like the taste of sweet potato, but I'm talking about not eating a whole sweet potato as a side of your meal. You're eating, I like to cook it, the whole thing, and I slice it. So I have like an inch, like I cut them in inches, like a slice every inch, and then I just have 2 slices sometimes, and I can still put the glaze on top of that. It tastes good too. And that's a way to get carbs back in your body, because I'm not saying to cut the carbs out completely, because we do need some type of carb, and that's a way to get your carbs back, and it's not as bad as eating like just pasta, you know. And I've never been a huge pasta person. I don't have anything against pasta, it's delicious, but I wouldn't recommend having it all the time. A lot of people like to have like chicken, and they cook their chicken really healthy, but then they have a big side of pasta, and all that pasta is gonna go right to your stomach. So that goes back to what you want your results to be. If you're having a lot of carbs, it's gonna go straight to your stomach, and you're not gonna see the results in the definition that you want. I still have like fat on my stomach, but it's like very minimal compared to how much I had before, and that is because of the way I eat. And I can tell right away when I start eating bad that it goes straight to my stomach, and like right here. I'm not saying like love handles or anything like that, but my stomach for sure always gets bloated or just poofy, and like it's those that like you try to suck it in and it just doesn't go in. Like it's, you can tell. And when you're eating healthy, it helps so much, because even when you go work out, you'll feel a lot lighter when you're eating well. I like to have a light breakfast in the morning before I work out sometimes. Other times I don't have it, because I like to do fasted cardio too, which is like you don't eat, like you work out before your first meal of the day, and that's to like really burn fat, because your body is not burning like the food and digesting it. It's just going to digest like all the fat. I mean, not digest, burn all the fat in your body. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that every day. And it's just like cardio for 30 minutes or something. It's nothing crazy. But another food, I was asked like what snacks to eat throughout the day. I've eaten like almonds. I eat oatmeal. I like to eat oatmeal, but don't get the one that has like peaches and cream, you know, because that has a lot of sugar. So you want to eat just like plain oatmeal. You can put cinnamon in it. Try to cook all your stuff, like when you have oatmeal, don't have it with milk, have it with water. Or if you want like almond milk maybe, or soy milk. I've heard that those are like good, but I just prefer to do it with water. And they do have the oatmeals. If you really can't stand oatmeal, like the regular non-flavored one, they have some from Quaker oats, I think it is, and it's called like less sugar. So I mean, it does have less sugar. I have checked it, and they taste pretty good. So I mean, I guess that's a start. Sorry, I'm looking over here. There's like crazy birds going on. So oh, and excuse my super grown out roots. I'm trying to I dyed my hair, and I'm kind of like letting it just come back. Anyways, more of my diet. Those are like my top foods that I'm like, oh, and fish, tilapia fish. I always have that because I usually have that at night, because it's really light. You won't go to bed feeling heavy. It digests really quickly, and it's very healthy. Like, it doesn't have many calories. And I'm a big, like, I'm not huge on seafood, because I don't like when it's too stinky. And there's like fishes that are like, or fish, my bad, that are really stinky, and I don't like that. So that fish really doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't taste fishy. I guess it's like weird that I'm saying like I'm eating fish, but I don't want it to taste fishy. But yeah, that's a good fish to have. if you don't like fishy foods. I was also asked about my protein shakes and if I have like fruit smoothies and stuff like that as snacks, and yes I do. I love having fruit smoothies. I'm a huge fruit person, so I just love, I have the little magic bullet and I just blend all my stuff in there. I like to buy the berries, the blueberries, the little ones, and those are low in sugar. It's like a fruit that's like, it actually has like a lot of antioxidants that are good for you, and it's low in sugar. For example, if you have pineapple, pineapple is delicious, but it does have a lot of sugar, and there's other fruits that have lots and lots of sugar, so it's not always good to have fruit smoothies because, I mean, you might as well have a candy. I would. But yeah, I like to have my smoothies. I put frozen blueberries, and then I put Greek yogurt. I like to buy the vanilla one, and it's like low fat as well, and I put a little bit of Greek yogurt just to make it a little milky, but then I put water. I just put like 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt, and that has a lot of protein as well, so I don't add any powder protein to that because I think it has like 12 grams of protein, something like that. So that's enough for me because I do eat a lot of protein throughout the day, meaning like chicken, fish, steak, or stuff like that, so I don't want to have too much intake of protein either. So I do have a smoothie about like this, and I just add a lot of ice cubes and water, and that just makes it even more of smoothie without adding more calories. And I just drink that sometimes after my workouts because I'm not always hungry right after, so I'll have that and then I take a shower and then I just relax for a little bit and then I'll have a meal. So I do like blueberry smoothies. You can add some strawberries in there. You can add kiwi. There's like certain fruits that are not so high in sugar, and I mean, if you do want to have some pineapple and stuff like that, you can add it in there. Just don't make it a pineapple smoothie, you know. Just add a little hint of it, so if you want it to be a little more sweet or stuff like that, that will help out. But the blueberries, honestly, I never really ate them, but I love to put them in my smoothie. And then I also like to add cinnamon in my smoothies. I put cinnamon on everything, but let me see another one. Another thing that I was asked a lot was how much food should I have at what time, and what is the right food to have at that certain time. This is just what I do and what has worked for me. So I like to have around 4 to 5 meals a day, and I'm not talking about huge meals, but I'm talking about good meals, you know, foods that I mean, meals that don't leave you hungry, but you also don't stay super full, because that's something that I struggle with usually when I go to restaurants, and that's why I hate going to restaurants when I'm trying to lose weight, because I don't know when to stop and I just keep eating because I see the food on my plate, so I'm like, I might as well finish it, which is something that you shouldn't do, but I do struggle with that. And this would be like my typical day. For example, I wake up, I have some egg whites, and I mix them with green bell peppers. I like to put jalapenos, and I like to put chopped asparagus in there. And then I just do like a scrambled egg with all of that. I add some black pepper, sometimes cayenne pepper, and I cook this with Pam. I don't really use oil. Sometimes if I use oil, I can use olive oil or coconut oil, but I don't put like a bunch of oil in my eggs. I don't like that. I just put Pam so that it doesn't get stuck. And honestly, the egg tastes so good when I eat it like that. I don't like peppers at all. I used to hate the yellow, red peppers and everything. But the bell pepper tastes really good with the egg, and I just love eating it like that. And like I said, sometimes I do stuff all this inside my half pita bread, and I eat it, and it fills me up, but not to the point that I'm super full for 2 hours. Egg whites will digest really quickly. And that's why I like to do that, because I work out after that. So I work out like an hour after that, and I feel great. When I'm working out, I don't feel heavy. I feel like I'm not like, you know, like having cramps and stuff like that because I ate too much or the food is not digested. It digests really fast, and I just love doing that in the mornings. And then I come home, I can probably have a smoothie. I'll have some scoops of Greek yogurt with berries, or even some oatmeal if I'm only having I only like to eat carbs like once a day, so it depends. Like if I eat it in the morning, I know I can't eat it at night, or well, I wouldn't even eat it at night, but I know I can't eat it in the afternoon. So you just have to see like when you want to have your carbs. Usually it's best to have them in the middle of the day so that you're not starving by night, and you have enough time to digest it before you go to sleep. So I do like to have them like in the afternoon, anytime around there. And then the meal that I have after my workout, it's kind of like a snack meal. It's not so much of like a full meal. And then about 2.5 hours after, I'll have chicken breast. I like to cook I just cut the chicken really small, and I just throw it in the pan, and I pretty much cook it for like 3 to 4 days. Like I cook enough for 3 to 4 days. I cook like 4 chicken breasts, and I just put lime, I put pepper, I put garlic powder, and sometimes I put cayenne pepper. You don't have to. And I just cook it all. I put a lot of pepper. I love pepper because I like spicy food. And I just save it in the fridge, and every time that I'm gonna eat it, I just put it on my plate. I put asparagus on my plate always. When I eat chicken, I eat asparagus. And they say that when you cook asparagus or like other vegetables too much, you take away the nutrients from the food. So what I like to do is, I can't have the asparagus raw. I know a lot of fitness people that really tone and cut people have asparagus like raw, straight from the refrigerator. I can't do that. It has a really strong flavor for me. So I like to just put it in the microwave for literally 20 to 30 seconds, just so that it gets a little tender. Because if not, it can be really hard, like not chewy, but like a vegetable, like celery, for example. So I do like to heat it up for 20 minutes, and then I heat up my chicken as well. And I just have that. It's a super quick way to get a meal, because usually I come home from working out, I shower and stuff, and by the time it's time to have my second meal, I'm like out the door. So I have to do something or go to class and stuff like that. So I usually take it in a container and I eat it. And then after that, I do like to have like another snack that can be like almonds, or if I didn't have my carbs of the day, I'll have my oatmeal, or smoothie or stuff like that. I don't have smoothies like twice a day. It can be like once a day. Or just like a salad. And you can't ever really eat too many vegetables. Like honestly, if you're eating a lot of mixed greens and spinach and stuff like that, you won't have a problem, and it will fill you up as well. And then after I have my third big meal, so I like to have 3 big meals, and then 2 or 3 snack meals in between those meals. So for my dinner, I would usually have tilapia fish, and what I do is I put it in aluminum, and I put the fillet in the middle. I put garlic powder, I put pepper, lime, and then I close the aluminum so that there's no air in it, and it gets like steam and really soft. And then I put it in the oven, 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes, because it's usually frozen. So then I take it out and I open it, and literally the steam comes out. It smells so good. And I just have it with, usually my mom makes salad for dinner for her. And so I just throw some, whatever vegetable they cooked for dinner, and usually some asparagus as well. I just throw it in there and I have that for dinner. And then sometimes, because I've been going to sleep late, I get hungry after that. So I can have, I do sneak in some little cheat treats. I have like a jar of peanut butter M&Ms, and I totally sneak some in when I'm craving them. So you don't have to cut out all these things from your diet. You really don't, because if you're anything like me, there's going to be one day where you're going to say that's it, and you're going to just go crazy and eat everything that you can, everything that's put in front of you. So I don't like to cut stuff out completely, just because I don't want to go crazy one day, you know? Like if I go to a restaurant and I want to eat a burger, I do eat a burger because I can, because I know I'm going to work out, and I know I'm not going to eat a burger every day of my life, you know? So you can sneak some cheat meals in here and there, not all the time, but you can. And everything is in moderation. Like, don't say, well, I'm eating a salad, a huge salad, but I'm putting croutons, I'm putting all this crazy dressings on it, I'm putting a lot of oil. Everything just has to be in moderation. Your portions have to be, you know, a certain size. Don't try to eat like, well, it's healthy and I cooked it healthy and everything, and then eat a huge thing, you know? You have to really ask yourself, like, is this a good meal for me? Am I still really hungry, or am I getting full? Are my meals too big and I feel like I could go a little smaller. So just see how your body reacts to it and just go off of that, because a meal for me might not be a meal for you at all. And honestly, when you start working out every single day and you really work out hard, you will get hungry. I sometimes get so hungry after my workouts. I want to eat everything, but you just have to, you know, think about it. You just worked out for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're like, and one chocolate is gonna take away all those hours. It's not worth it, you know. Have a little piece, take away your craving, take away, you know, because if you see a chocolate, you're gonna keep passing by it until you eat it, you know. So have a little piece, like just cut the craving out and you'll be fine. You don't have to starve yourself. Like I said, if you have any questions on this video, on my previous video, or any questions that you want me to address in my next one, you can ask me, shoot me a message on Instagram or YouTube. I will answer every single one of you guys. I know it took a little while to answer back to some. I had like 5 DMs on Instagram, and I really take my time writing them. I'm not copy pasting stuff to you guys like from other people. I'm really answering every single one of your questions individually, personally. You can tell me anything and I will help you out. I will answer all of your questions, and even when they're really requested, I will address them in a video. But I want to thank you guys so much, because I got, I think, almost 4,000 views on my weight loss video, and that is crazy. I never in my life imagined that video, like, I think 2 or 3 people were the ones like, oh, you should do a video on it. And I was like, ugh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. And I didn't think it was going to be like a video that people were going to enjoy. And that's the one video that I've had the most views, the most comments, the most questions on. So I'm super happy to know that you guys are interested and that I am inspiring you guys. Like, I got so many nice messages, and I was really moved by them, I'm not gonna lie. So I never saw myself doing this, like talking about fitness or food, or, you know, because I would look up to other people that were like fitness oriented, and, you know, like we all do. So I never imagined that I would be an example for you guys. So I want to thank you guys so much. My subscribers have been shooting up the roof. It gets me so excited because I have like the notification for my email. So I get an email every time I get a subscriber, and it literally makes my toes wiggle. Like, it gets me so excited. I got 100 subscribers within a week. 100? Yeah. Like, I got more subscribers in a week that I had gotten in like 4 months, which is crazy. So I'm super excited. If you are watching this video and you want to see more videos on fitness and beauty and hair and everything, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. I will put the link to my beauty Instagram and my personal Instagram. You can message me through any of those. I usually am more on my personal, obviously, because that's the one I'm logged into on my phone, but I do check my other one all the time. I check YouTube. If I don't answer you like that same day, I will answer you as soon as I go on it and I have time, because I will answer to all of you. So don't be embarrassed. I would be super embarrassed to message someone and ask them like about my weight, or, you know, but don't be. I'm super open to this. I want to talk to you guys about it. I'm not embarrassed about me and my weight and anything like that, so there's no reason why you should be. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you want to see more videos like this. And if you have any requests for me, whether it's beauty, hair, anything, fitness related, or anything about me, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!